Well, we're back to snow here. Happy March. Happy March 4th, isn't it? Okay. Well, what I decided that I was going to do today is all signs. And we're going to see what the next big change is. Let me see here. What am I doing? I'm trying to find you guys. Okay, trying to find you guys. So here we are. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna do next big change. We're gonna start with Pisces. And it's 1 minute and 15 seconds. Okay. So I was looking through my cards and I was like, I need to like start using some different cards. So I got the fairies out. So we'll see what the fairies have to say. Little different meanings for these cards. So that's always kind of fun. All right. I need to light a fire in here. Okay, so we're inviting in angels, spirits, guides, answers, archangels, ancestors, and all that is coming from love and light. Thank you so much for being here today. We're asking about Pisces. So tell me what's new with Pisces. What's the next big change coming in for Pisces? With this beautiful spring vibe we've got going on. These are sort of hard to shuffle. There we go. The sun. Yeah, the sun. Plans that work out perfectly. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations and gratitude for the blessings of life. So that's what one of the things Pisces has coming. And 10 of summer with this is like 10 of cups. An emotionally fulfilling life with a family or friends, raising children wisely, and people you can trust. So you might have some people coming in to visit you, or some kind of shift in your home, or in some kind of love situation, because the sun is all about happiness and joy and stability. Hello. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm working on Pisces right now. I'm starting at Pisces, and then I'm going to go through like Aries, Taurus, Gem, and then Cancer. So it'll be a minute. So also the wish fulfillment card is here. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time. Well, Pisces, it looks like things are going your way. There could be a new relationship coming in. Or you might go to a lot of social events. Or there might be a certain someone coming in. This person could be someone who helps you along your way. Like on your spiritual journey. There sure is a lot of love here. Yeah, so you have 3 major arcanas here, which is interesting because that's kind of like your soul journey, you know, the majors. And you've got 1, the magician. So that's like learning to manifest. You can do anything. Taking charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. You've got the sun, which is like keeping your eye on the prize of what you want. And the hermit. Finding or being a mentor. And then the rest of the cards are about love, lots of love. Like, I feel like there's someone here that's maybe showing you a new kind of love. This could be a family member. It could be even an older family member, you know, like a grandma or an old auntie or something like that, bringing in a different kind of love, a different kind of vibe, because I feel like you're manifesting your wishes to come true, you know, and this is either a person coming in or you've been doing a lot of like deep diving into your soul and understanding love just a little bit differently, you know. Hello, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. So that's what I have for Pisces. Pisces, your changes are all good. It's like you've been working towards something and it's coming in, you know. Part of the reason that it's coming in is because you've been focusing on what you have. You've been focusing on the things that make you happy, and it attracts more things that make you happy. So you could have like a new love coming in or a really great friend. Okay, we're going to look at Aries now. 625. Okay, spirits, angels, guides, can you tell me about Aries? What's the next big change coming for Aries? Okay, this first card is Queen of Spring, which is about believing in yourself. It's about loving yourself, right? The Two of Winter. I feel like there's a choice that needs to be made, you know? It says make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others, feeling trapped between intellectual and emotional. And then there's your wish fulfillment. There's the sun. Is that telling us that the weather's going to be better? I hope so. And then the Eight of Summer, the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes, right? So it looks like you could have like a new path set before you here. And then we've got the Chariot. Maybe you're going to be going on a trip. But what it says is that success comes from dedication and self-discipline. Celebrate your accomplishments and being in the spotlight. So I feel like, yeah, what are your wishes, you know? Because I feel like they're coming in with this Chariot right underneath of your wish fulfillment, right? You're going right toward it. Chariot is also about alignment with your higher self, you know? Now, what is this about this Two of Winter, right? It's indecision. It's like you're not quite sure what to do. And I wonder if it has something to do with this believing in yourself, you know? Like you have to believe that you deserve whatever you want. You have to believe you deserve it. You can't have doubts, you know? Tell me what this Two of Winter is saying, Spirit. Clarify Two of Winter. Okay, so it's clarified with the High Priestess. So it's saying like you need to tap in, talk to your higher self, you know, listen to that guidance about this decision. And I think it's about this path, this new path, you know. It's like you desire something more. You know, you want a change. And you're trying to decide whether you should, what you should do. I feel like this is bothering you a lot. You could have anxiety about it. Like you're not sure. Should I do this or should I not do this? Right? Where should I put my energy? It could be a little confusing. So there's some things you have to cut out here. You know, you have both the king and queen walking away here too. So I feel like you need to be honest with about something that crumbled down. You know what I mean? Because you have basically Queen of Swords, the Tower, and then the the King of Swords. So this could be about a relationship, you know, and maybe you're deciding that you want to change something in that. Maybe it was just not on, you know, built on solid ground, because that's usually why we have a tower, right? So on either side of this decision is the Chariot and the Sun. So you could be traveling, you could be called to travel. You know, maybe you're going somewhere where it's warmer. It could be, but I feel like it's important for you to focus on the things that you have. Focus on that relationship with your higher self, with the Chariot, you know, because that's about being aligned inside, body, mind, soul, going same direction. That's what brings in your wish fulfillment, you know. So I feel like there's something you have to cut out, and it's all this indecision, you know. And the way to do that is just to simply talk to your higher self and say, like, where, you know, is this the thing to do? Because I feel like sometimes we feel selfish for choosing ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like you want to make a big change, but you're feeling some type of way about it. Like, it's not fair to other people or something. And this decision doesn't really, I mean, it might affect other people, but it's not about them. It's about you. So I feel like, you know, you have to be true to yourself and your higher self and the path and the messages that you're getting, you know. It's just super cold here today, you guys. It's supposed to... Okay. Now we're going to talk about Taurus. Angel, spirits, and guides. Tell me about Taurus. Okay. King of Summer. So there's someone coming in. This could be someone a little older than you, at least very mature, right? I think you can trust this person. It can also mean really great advice coming from someone, you know, someone's heart. So it's solid advice. So this King of Summer is coming in. Let's see, Seven of Autumn. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. And a prudent investment of time or money. So if this is a person coming in, I feel like you're sitting here wondering if you should really put any effort into it. I think it's worth it. I think that's what it's saying. Like, yeah, this person is an investment, a good investment, right? All right, Three of Spring. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things coming. Satisfaction from a job well done. Something good happening there, you know? So this could be about money. This could be about an investment, right? Justice is coming. Take time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Justice. So you want to... This person could be coming in to like show you a different perspective to this King of Summer, right? Princess of Autumn. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. Princess of Autumn. So something good's happening about your career or school, right? I think that you kind of went down a, kind of maybe, you know, went down a new path. It's going well. Four of Spring. Be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness. A contented personal life. Wow. So this king that's coming in could be very, very good. You know, because it looks to me like he's bringing in justice as well, or helping you see something in a new light. They probably have some kind of really good, I don't know, information, this person. It's almost like they balance you, whoever it is. Okay, 8 of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the forms of seminar, going back to school, or apprenticeship. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. And King of Autumn. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything's going your way. So I feel like you are making some moves here, and I feel like there are a couple of people in your life, or else I feel like, you know, there's a lot of pentacle information here, a lot of pentacle cards, and that's about money. So I feel like whatever's going on, whatever you're investing in is a good investment, and at the end of the day you end up being this King of Autumn, which is like King Midas, right? So yeah, it looks like something's changing in love, big changes in money. Don't be afraid to invest in whatever it is you're working on, because it is the right way. I think you know. And I think there's someone coming in like to help you along. And there's going to be a big celebration about this. It's like you've been working on something and it just comes in like even better than you thought. Taurus. Let's look and see what's going on with Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Thanks for coming, you guys. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for subscribing. All that. Appreciate you. Okay, Gemini. All right. Looks like some kind of new beginning. Could be some kind of like really great new idea that you're having. You might have a couple of challenges along the way, it looks like, Gemini. 16, life experience. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event. A situation that leads to significant opportunities. If I remember right, this card really is the Tower. And it's got 2 people going up, and they have a key to this new door. So I feel like you're about to embark on something brand new, go down a brand new path, right? However, I feel like you could be very, very distracted. You know what I mean? So you have this great idea. You have the key. You have the key. Let me show you it. You have the key. But this 4 of Summer is like kind of like the 4 of Cups, you know? And you see how there's an angel right here, but she's not seeing it. It's like the angel is telling her, you know, which way to go. He's trying to give her something. But this person is very discontent with their life. And I feel like, Gemini, it looks like, you know, you might miss this opportunity, this new opportunity. 6 of Winter. Positive changes are on their way. You see, like this is under that Ace. So if you were to like listen to this really great idea, I think it's going to change something, right? It says positive changes are coming your way. Winter is the air sign. So it would be like the Ace of Swords, which is clarity. It's like new information. And the 6 of Winter is about, you know, spirit, like helping you, guiding you out of a certain area, going toward another. Hello, hi. Hello, hello. I just did Taurus a second ago, shooting star. If you slide back the thing, it starts at 11:20. You can still watch it. Okay. The moon. So the moon is here. So this one means powerful epiphanies. Like, so you're getting clear. I feel like you could be getting information downloads, I guess. This card is about letting go of worry and fear and understanding the truth of something. And the 10 of spring. It says, ask for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighed down with too many responsibilities. Maybe that's why you're feeling a little bit like 4 of cups, you know? Like you're distracted. It's because you have a lot going on in your mind, right? Overthinking. Let's see. Prince of Spring. Immediate action. A challenge you can successfully manage and a passionate relationship. So here's what it looks like. It looks like Spirit is nudging you to do something, go somewhere, learn something new, something, right? And they're even like taking you there. I feel like what they're trying to do is take you to that moon energy where you're letting go of that worry and fear, because you're all about worry and fear over here. And I think what maybe is happening is like the clarity you're receiving when you get this key, this life experience key. It's almost like you understand maybe your whole path has led you up to here, where you get to start down this new path, a new person, you know? 3 of Winter. Reach out for others to comfort and love, for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation, and sadness that will heal with time. So, yeah, so something happened, I feel like. And maybe you've been really sad about it. The moon, you know, that's about being emotional. And the 3 of Winter, you know, this is like 3 of Swords. It's deep sadness, it's fear. And the message on this card is like, you will grow stronger from this situation. It's part of your life experience. And I kind of feel like that's what Spirit's trying to do, is get you out of this slump, you know, because you're feeling like distracted. And then here's this thing coming out, Queen of Spring. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home. So there's something here about a balance coming in with your money, you know? And it's also kind of saying like manage your resources wisely for some reason. I feel like there's something coming, like, you know, like some kind of like information from Spirit. Go here, like, you know, like you're being guided. This 6 of Winter looks like it's a trip, you know. This person is on a boat being guided by Spirit. It's a change and it's a challenge, but you can make it, you know. You can. There could be a person coming in here. There's one card suggesting it. So there could be someone coming in that's helpful for you in some way. Could be romantic. Let's look at Cancer. 24, 2. Okay, Cancer. Angel, spirits, and guides, thank you so much. Tell me what's going on for Cancer. What's the next big change coming for them? Ego, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, and getting caught up in fear and worry. The High Priestess, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. 6 of Winter, positive changes are on their way. You're being guided somewhere too. It's your higher self doing it. I feel like there's something about you got a lot of majors here. The Fool card is here. This is about embracing your true purpose, beginning a new adventure and trusting yourself. Nine of Spring. This is about it could be like challenges. Something good happening with your career, or if you're in college, I feel like the scholarship you want is coming. Everything that you have planned is good, like it's going to come out great. But you might be a little bit scared. It says you might need a little push to get started. Cancer. Like you know, like this dreamer card, the Fool. I think the reason that you're going to need help with that is because there's part of you that has fear, right? Because you first card out is the ego card, and it's like the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, and getting caught up with fear and worry, right? So that's what's kind of stopping you from like taking this big plunge, this big change, doing it. Like you're scared. Ace of Summer, open your heart to love. The beginning of a intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities. Wow. So see, so what's happening is you're having kind of an argument with your higher self about what to do now, you know? So balance comes out, the balance card. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. So you're struggling with this, this decision to go somewhere new, do something new. And I'll tell you what's kind of like what you don't see here is that if you were to follow this Zero card, the Dreamer card, and like say to your higher self, like, yeah, I'm ready. The ego takes a back seat and says, okay, Spirit, take me where we're going. You know where you're going is to some kind of beautiful love situation. And I kind of feel like, this is your higher self, like taking you there. I think this person, you've got 4 major arcanas. So what's happening for you right at this present moment is sort of like an argument between your higher self and your human. Your human is worried about not having enough money. You're afraid, right? You're afraid of whatever. And your higher self is going like, man, I got this thing. Come with me. Because where it's taken you is like to a new beginning. And it looks to me like there's a lover here. So this 2 of Summer is talking about forgiveness and resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. And here, balance. And here, a new beginning. So what your soul wants to do is fix something, change something, give you something new, bring balance between body, mind, and soul. There's going to be changes. So get ready. Of course, you always get to decide. But this is like a big reading, Cancer, like something major going on for you. Leo, 2931. Okay, Leo. Angel spirits, guides. Thanks for the coffee. And for the fairy cards. I haven't used the fairy cards in a couple of years. I don't know why. Because they do have different messages and they're pretty cool. When I first started reading tarot, this was the only deck. This was my first deck. And it's the only one I had. Okay, release. Let go of the past. This is like the death and rebirth card. An ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. So there's something you have to release here. Letting go of the past. Maybe, yeah, something about your human that believes, you know, whatever our humans believe, right? This is talking about being trapped. It's talking about being really worried about money and just living in fear. And then the 5 of winter. Walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, and something that's not worth the effort. So you see why release came out first. And I think that there's something here about, it's a belief you have. I'm going to clarify it right now because that's like your human. Spirit is saying like, you got to release this fear. You got to get out of that energy, because when we're in the energy of fear, we just attract more things to be afraid of, you know? So here's what I'm saying. Somebody's in the dark night of the soul right now. Very detached and cold. So the spirit guide comes out and says, we're right here and we're here to show you the truth. And it's about limiting beliefs. It's about feeling like you're not enough, you know? That cycle is ending. I feel like there's a big change coming in for you, you know? Like I feel like the dark night of the soul is winding up. I feel like you're getting like new information here. See that? This is the divine feminine, but she's tapped into her higher self, right? So I feel like that's what's happening. You're realizing something more about yourself besides fear and worry. I feel like you're kind of seeing the truth of who you are. And that is what happens in the dark night. Sure, it is. Okay. 2 of autumn. Bring fun into everything you do. Okay. So it's talking about how to release this negative energy. And it's talking about like having fun, doing things that you love to do. You could be juggling things, like you have a lot going on. You're doing a lot of things at once. So maybe you're tired. It says, you know, like you're going to have to let go of something. Maybe you're having all these jobs because you feel like you don't have enough money. Spirit is saying like, you know, it can be easier than this. You don't have to make it so hard. You can manifest. You can do anything you want because you have the Magician card here. So I feel like you're kind of learning about that, about manifesting. And part of manifesting is where your head's at. What are you thinking about? You know, are you thinking about the positive things in life or the lack? Because it's saying like, if you're thinking about lack, you're going to attract more lack, you know? No matter what happens, like we're all manifestors. What we think about, we bring about, but like, what are you thinking about? That's the big question. Something's changing really quickly here. And I think it's kind of like, it's because of that dark night. Like, I feel like you're coming out of it. You're coming out of the dark night, realizing your connectedness to all that is, like the Great Awakening kind of thing, right? And then here comes 10 of autumn. This is about financial security. for you and your loved ones. So even though you're worried about money up here, all it's going to take is for you to change what you're thinking about, and you will have all that you need. 10 of autumn, which is 10 of pentacles, you know. So you can manifest everything, but you're going to have to release this old way of thinking. Yeah, and it's time for the reset button. The world card is here. Brilliant success. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Gratitude, Alarna. I know it takes up time every time. So what are you guys grateful for today? Besides my coffee, I am grateful that I have you guys in my life. You have no idea how important you all of you are to me. And I'm very, very grateful. So, is it Leo? Yeah, Leo. So I feel like there's a reset button coming in a brand new beginning. You're creating it yourself. And it's because you're kind of like wrapping your head around the truth of life. You know? Like you're understanding like, oh my God, it's just a human experience, you know? I'm bigger than this. So I feel like once you do the reset button here with the world card, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, and a journey that's now complete. So it's almost like, and I actually was watching, I don't know, somebody that was talking about astrology, you know. I love astrology. I just don't, I'm not schooled on it, you know. Anyway, they were talking about like right now, like this, what's coming up. What we have coming is some eclipses. And that is all about ending a cycle. It's all about karma, contracts closing out, like done, over, it's done. And I feel like what's happening is this karmic contract might be with yourself, you know, because you were in the dark night of the soul and here you are, you know, coming out loud and proud and starting your own beginning. I feel like you got 10 of pentacles, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, like you're knowing your value, you're knowing, yeah, what you're here for. This card is talking about having the ability to make anything more beautiful. I love that. And that's the Queen of Autumn. Like this is like owning your power. You're not scared. You're not feeling shitty anymore. In fact, you're feeling quite the opposite, you know. And I feel like so once this cycle is over, which could be coming in any time because the eclipses, right? Because they started like last fall, I think. Anyway, there's an ending to a cycle. And I think the cycle is like whatever it is that you need to release. It's a feeling of lack or something. And it's what's changing is the way you feel about yourself. You're like letting go of all these false ideas. Because before you felt limited and detached. And it's saying like that cycle is closing. 2 times it says it. The world card and then this cycle complete. So same kind of card. What's happening is you're understanding who you really are, Leo. The bigger picture, you know, who that soul is, how long it's been here, what it's capable of, and that it's you. You know, like it's you. It's the one operating that body you live in, right? It's hard to kind of wrap your head around, but it looks like you're figuring that out. 3918 for Virgo. Okay, Virgo, let's see. Tell me what's going on for Virgo. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm on Virgo now. Seeing what the next big change is for Virgo. Okay, this could be about... This is the King of Swords, you know. So you could be getting advice from someone who's really smart, fair, You could be your truth. 10 of Autumn is about having plenty of money, feeling pretty damn good about your finances. There could be someone coming in, a passionate relationship possibly. Someone's coming in, fire, energy. I think it's not going to be too long. Or maybe once you hit this 10 of Autumn, which is 10 of Pentacles, I mean, maybe you feel that way yourself, you know. You feel like beautiful and young, yeah. The wheel is here. So Jupiter energy. Delays are over. Sudden and unexpected good luck. This could be about a new car or going on a trip. Yeah, I think you're going to celebrate with something. There could be a wedding coming up. Graduation, births, or some friends coming in to visit. Something's changing. The Magician is here. You can do anything. Take charge of your life. Yeah. Open your heart to love. There is love coming in for you, Virgo. You have to believe in yourself here, right? Is what I'm feeling. It's the most important part. You've got what's destined for you right this minute is for you to understand your ability to manifest and how to do it, what to focus on. You focus on what you want, and that's how you manifest. I feel like there's a new beginning coming. And I think whatever it is that you're doing makes you feel pretty good about yourself. Let's see who's next. Libra, 42, 27. Okay. Let's look at Libra. Angel spirits, guys, thank you so much for the readings today. Let's step into Libra. My Libra subscribers, tell me the next big change that's coming in for them. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I feel like you're sitting here wondering where you should invest your time. The Two of Autumn is here saying, like, bring fun in everything you do. The Wheel of Fortune. So there's something changing here with the wheel. If something was taking for a long time, I think it's about to change and start moving quicker. Could be traveling. Could be getting a new car. Could be just like sudden good luck for you. I think you're not sure what to do here. You're up here in the Seven of Pentacles and you're like, what should I invest in? What should I do? And then the Two is like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know what to do. So it's saying, like, make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. You might be trapped between intellectual and emotional. There's a new love coming in, it looks like. And I think that there's also an opportunity for you to help someone who needs your help. Could be with money. stand up for what you believe in. You know what I mean? It's kind of got something to do with this decision that you have to make. Like, where am I going to put my energy, right? It says just be assertive and don't back down from what you believe. Stand up for yourself, you know, Libra. I feel like there is something new coming in. It could be love. It could be someone charming. Got a lot of sevens on here, Libra. And 10 of Cups at the bottom. So the 7 of Summer comes out. It says no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. So yeah, that's what you're doing here. Is you're like all these sevens, is you're trying to decide something. And sevens, I mean, it comes right before 8, you know, and 8's about change. So I'm not sure, you know, but it's saying like whatever you decide, do what's best for you. I do feel like there's an opportunity to help someone here, and I don't know how, if it's about money, but I think it could be helping out in some way. And that's part of the wheel, you know, and I think there's something about like this giving energy, like this sharing energy, you know, whoever it is, it's coming from a place of love from you. And I feel like it's changing something inside of you. Maybe you receive clarity, you know, instead of overanalyzing. It's like you actually make the decision. And I do feel like it's kind of being made from kind of a passionate place. Like it's something that you feels good to you, you know. You feel it in your maybe solar plexus is what I would think. But I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, like you're helping someone here, Wheel of Fortune. And then the 4 of Pentacles. This is about helping out someone who's in need, right? And there's something about doing that that changes you. Like it changes the way you feel about yourself. I feel like no more indecision. Because you know, almost every, like you have two 2s and 3 7s. You guys might want to look that up and see what it means for you. But to me, it's about making a decision that's really tough. You know, like you're sitting here thinking about it, you're not quite sure. But once you finally do whatever it is, and it comes from a heart space, it changes everything. You know, it changes you and it gets things going. Let's get one more and see what's like. Hello. Yeah. This is what brings in your wish fulfillment. This is what causes your awakening. So when you go ahead and take this, whatever it is, it's almost like it's coming from a heart space. You're helping someone. Could be with money, could be with, I don't know, but I think it changes something inside of you, the way you feel. And honestly, I feel like you're having an awakening. Because you're changing the way you're looking at your own situation. Because one of the things you're thinking about up here is about money in the 7. Could be about an investment, you know. And then the 6 of Autumn comes out. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money. You see, it's almost like you don't have very much money. You're worried about your money. And then you come across someone who needs some help. And you just do it because your heart tells you to. And then everything flips around. It's almost like you see the bigger picture of who you are. The wishes card comes here. The wishes coming true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Something really, just look at these 2 pictures. You see how pretty that is with the rainbow coming out of her? You see what I mean about the change? it changes everything. And then suddenly she's understanding her wish fulfillment, because the Six of Autumn, the good you do comes back to you, right? So it's giving out of your own lack that changes everything. It changes the way you see yourself. You feel good about giving it once you decide. And I feel like it's coming back. It's coming in like unexpected inflow of money, because you're giving from not your excess. Like, why would that, you know, like, would that even jar somebody forward? Probably not. But if you're giving it and you don't really have it to give, but you're giving it anyway, Spirit is saying, like, big rewards from that. It's because you're attracting it back into you. You know what I mean? Remember the law of attraction. Look what I just found, the Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. So, yeah. So it's like you're turning into the Emperor just by that one random act of like giving. And it's giving something that you don't have access of. You know what I mean? Like, you don't, it looks to me like you don't. Maybe you've got enough, but you don't have enough to give other people money, right? But you are. It's that one act that's going to change your life, Libra. So when you get that opportunity, to help, I feel like you're going to see a big change in your own circumstances just because of it. Because you're giving it from a heart space. And you're not having any resentment about it, you know? Okay, Scorpio, tell me what's... Ooh. Scorpio wants to fly out of here. Scorpio, tell me what's going on for the next big change for Scorpio. Queen of Winter. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Okay. So, life experience. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event. A situation that leads to significant opportunities. Remember that card? It's the Tower card. And it's like you have a key in this one. It's like you have a key to get through a brand new door. Someone's going with you. There's two people here. Eight of Summer. I feel like what you're feeling is like you want something different. You want a new path. I think you're realizing it's time to move on, but all these cards are talking about moving on. So I feel like there's something you're leaving behind. And then the Unity card comes in and it says, do the right thing for the right reason. So what you're doing for the right reason, not to like hurt somebody, or, right? The World card, look at all these. So you're ending a cycle, Scorpio, and it's a brilliant success. And once you like push this button, like you're actually changing something, you're letting go of some big shit here, and you're doing it for the right reasons. And I think the right reasons is because your soul is kind of guiding you to do it, you know? And once you actually let go, you can go anywhere you want, right? Because you know you've already experienced everything you could and learned everything you could from the past cycle. Brand new cycle coming. A lot of walking away, ending cards here for you, Scorpio. Makes sense, doesn't it? There could be someone coming in, or maybe you have someone in mind. This is like the Prince of Spring, which is fire energy. This could even be you. Like once you end this cycle and you walk away and you go down this brand new path, I mean, you could be filled with like just happiness and joy and vim and vigor and fire. That's what it looks like. Like you're just so excited. You're like, I did it. I finally did it. You're going down a whole new path. The Wheel of Fortune is here for you, Scorpio. And the Three of Spring. So it's saying like, once you close out this cycle and start down a new path, Three of Spring is saying plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. So I think something really cool. Wow. You're really going through something here, Scorpio. I mean, no one else has gotten this many majors. So I got 9 cards here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So over half of them are major arcana, which tells me you're in a really important space and time on your path. You know, I feel like maybe your new path has something to do with helping other people, because I can tell that you've been through it, you know, and you just recently like understood the fact that you made it through one whole cycle, which is no small thing. It's a big thing, you know. So this Hermit card is saying like you're committing to your spiritual growth here, and you could be like learning to be a teacher, or maybe Spirit is just putting people in your path that you can help. You know what I mean? Maybe you're helping them find their higher self or connect with all that is or something, you know. Definitely learning something. That's a pretty good reading. So it's like you're deciding to just close out one whole cycle of your life and move forward into whatever your soul wants to do, right? It looks like you're in that space where you're like talking to your higher self. And okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on for Sag. Thanks you guys for coming. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you guys. I will put timestamps on all these signs so that you know, if you want to come back and watch a certain sign, you know, sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, you can, because I'll put the timestamps on there. Okay, Sagittarius, there's new information coming in. It might be hard to hear, but it's going to help you. You might actually, this could also be talking about speaking your truth. And this is also about an indigo child or adult. And I don't know about you guys, but I didn't really know what that was. And I just saw a reel about it the other day. You know, one of those short reels. And it was talking about, I want to talk to you about it because it's here, where it says indigo child or adult. And I want to explain to you what that reel was saying about it. These are people that have ancient souls, and they're here on purpose because of what's going on with our planet. You know, the need to raise the vibration of Mother Earth and all the people, right? And so there are certain individuals who are ancient souls that came to help with that. I mean, they've been here a lot. It also said that these would be kids that are troubled and maybe like they're labeled in some way like hyperactive or ADD or bipolar or something like that. And it was talking about how, you know, how people deal with a child like that, and they go and put them on medication. Do you realize how hard that would be for that ancient soul to like come through, because they feed them the medicine and then they can't even hear that ancient soul of theirs. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that, because I was blown away by it. You know, I've always wondered about those labels. Not specifically like bipolar, but just labeling people and making them forever believe that about themselves, you know? I knew this little kid one time, and he was just a friend of a family, and he came to stay with us, and for some reason his mom didn't bring his medication or whatever, and he told me that he wasn't going to be able to go with me to this barbecue because he didn't have his medication and he wasn't sure he could behave himself. And I said, well, I don't believe that for 1 minute. Like, we've been here together this whole time and you've been fine. I've never seen him act up. Like, I don't understand what they're talking about, why he would need medication, but whatever. Like, he's not my kid, you know. This was years ago. But it made me, when I watched that reel, it made me think about him. Because you want to know what? He ended up going to the barbecue and having a great time with all the kids there. Like, he was telling me he couldn't do it because everyone else told him he couldn't do it, that he couldn't function without the medication. You know, I'm not a doctor, but he didn't have the medication and he was acting just fine. And I didn't understand. And so when I watched that reel yesterday, I was thinking about him. And I was wondering if he was an indigo child. It made sense to me. He's a brilliant kid. Anyway, I think he's like 20 now or 21 maybe. But like, he was only maybe like, I don't know, 7 or 8 when that all happened, you know. So anyways, I just want to say that. So there could be information that's helping you, but it might be difficult to hear. And then it's also talking about an indigo child or an adult. So I don't know. So next one is 5 of Winter, and it's about walking away from dishonest people. Realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. You're realizing something's really not worth all the effort that you've put in. Nine of Pentacles. This is about your relationship with spirit. Being happily and successfully self-employed, rewarding yourself for all your hard work, and cherishing your time alone. The Moon. This is about having powerful epiphanies and understanding the truth. And it's right underneath of that, whatever that news is that's coming in that's going to be hard to hear. Or else some kind of truth that you got to speak with kindness, right? The Empress is here. Time to take action. The power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So that's what's coming in. Like, you're walking away from people that just aren't worth it anymore. Like, you're finally understanding that. You're embracing this 9 of Pentacles feeling, you know. My higher self has me. You know, I don't really want for anything. It's just given to me. You're understanding that here. More and more and more coming out about who you really are. Got another 9. Oh, wow. All right. So you have the Emperor, the Empress, and the Lovers here. Sagittarius. And a decision. This lover that's coming in, I mean, you've got the Emperor and the Empress here. This is beautiful. So the next big change, I don't think you see it coming, is love. And it's someone that's a divine energy, and you're in the divine energy as well. There's 2 divine energies here. So, and you've got 9s, which are about almost completion, like reaching your desired outcome. I think what you're thinking about when this comes in, because you just said goodbye to a bunch of shit that doesn't make any sense, right? Maybe you've left a relationship or just a group of friends, I'm not sure, but you're kind of embracing yourself in that relationship. And the Seven of Autumn here, it's like Seven of Pentacles, right? Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. And you're thinking about where you want to put your time and your money, your thoughts, your love. But the interesting thing is what you don't see coming. Look at it. The Empress, the Lovers. Huge change here, right? I think that this comes in maybe with the moon energy. Like we do have a new moon coming, which would bring in new things. And I think that's coming up like, maybe like the 10th, I want to say. I haven't looked for a minute. I'll be right back, you guys. Hang on one second. Oh, shit. Good catch, huh? All right. Let's see. For Capricorn will be next. 10744. Okay. Angel spirits, guides, let's talk about Capricorn here. Okay, Capricorn. Tell me what's coming in. What's the next big change for Capricorn? The Chariot. The Wheel. The Three of Spring. Okay, Capricorn. It looks to me like you have traveling coming. And celebration. I feel like you're letting go of some people, you know, like you're kind of like reviewing the people in your life, maybe a group of friends, or I'm not sure. But I feel like you're sort of figuring out who and what doesn't serve you anymore, right? It's also saying like it could be a good time for you to focus on your career here. I do feel like once you cut out the people that aren't serving you anymore, I feel like it's a big weight off your shoulders. You know, like maybe these people were heavy. Maybe it's people who have some sort of an addiction or codependency. And I just feel like you're realizing that they don't really fit into your life anymore. They're not helping you grow. And so you leave. I feel like there's a big windfall of money coming in with this Wheel of Fortune, Capricorn. It could be a good change in your career and it's exciting, but whatever it is, it's some kind of project that you're working on, and I think it's going to be really successful. You know, that's coming in with the wheel. So it's almost like it's divine timing. Five of Summer. This card is saying, like, just understand that there's a reason for everything. Like, everything that happens, right? Make sure to be careful not to focus on the things that scare you or worry you, you know? Like, it's saying, like, there is money coming in and the Wheel of Fortune, but there's sort of a warning here about where your headspace is at. You know what I mean? So, like, for instance, I feel like you're saying goodbye to some people, and it might be hard, and you might feel some kind of way about it, right? So keep an eye on what you're thinking, what you're feeling, you know? Listen to your heart. Maybe these people are people that you've been just taking care of too much, you know, like they're asking too much of you. I feel like you're a very, like, loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive kind of person. And it's saying, like, listen to your heart, because that's where the insights are coming that you can trust, is from your very own heart. I think that you are sort of in a stall position here for a minute. Like, it could be about letting go of these people. But I'm telling you, the center of your reading is talking about a brand new beginning in money, a big career change, a windfall, a very successful project, right? And it's the wheel bringing it in. But at the end of the day, where's your head? Like, what are you thinking about? Are you feeling like shit? Because, like, you know, what you think about, you bring about. What you are vibing at is what spirit is going to give you. So the reason that you're walking away from these people is that they're keeping you away from your path, you know? They're not really giving you anything. You've learned all you can from these people, right? And it says to focus on your career. And then it says a big windfall of money is coming. So that's what I feel like is happening. The warning being like, what are your thoughts doing? You know, you want to keep them on. You want to keep them on, like, forward movement. You want to keep them on, like, aligned by yourself. You know, you want to keep them on the Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter. Where's Jupiter at for you? You know, what's it doing? What house is it in? Because it could be telling you maybe a clue about where that money might be found, you know? I hope that made sense. Hi, Loon. How's it going, honey? 113:35. And we're on Aquarius. And this is my last sign. So that's kind of cool. Okay, Aquarius. Okay. Wow. This is about love. You know, I think you're getting to a place, Aquarius, where you're really in love with your life. I think you're in love with yourself. I think you're listening and trusting your higher self. You know that it never lets you down. I think another thing you're figuring out is that, you know, everything that does happen, like people that are removed from our lives, say, for instance, you know, like a divorce or a breakup or something like that. There's a reason for that, you know, and I think you're figuring it out. I'm wondering if you're going back to school or thinking about it or learning something new. You could be learning something from someone older here too. It looks like a little girl with her grandma. So I don't know if you're, you know, you learned something from your grandma, you're thinking about it, right? Some of you could be going back to college or something like that. You've got wishes coming. This is a really good reading. You've got the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, and then the 10 of Pentacles. That means everything's great, right? 10 of Cups is about unconditional love. It's about being happy in your family, raising your kids right, you know, and people in your life that you can trust. Like you're at this really great safe spot, and everything is changing. The way you feel about life is changing. I do feel like you're spending time with someone, and they're teaching you something. I think whatever you're learning from this person is going to be there forever. Like it's interesting, and let me show you. It's like a grandma and a little granddaughter. So it's almost like someone teaching you something, you know, something brand new. And it's a spiritual thing because the 5 card comes out, which is really the Hierophant, right? But in this one, it's called Unity. And it says, doing the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritual-minded community. So maybe this person that you're meeting up with is some kind of a mentor, some kind of a spiritual teacher, and showing you something. And I think whatever is happening, definitely vibe change going on here. You know what I mean? Your vibe is changing. It's going way up. And you know where it's coming from? Heart. Because it's almost all cups. But the outcome, or like the thing that's going with it, is your money. It's because of your heart. You know what I mean? It's because you're excited about your life. It's because you're making very good decisions. It's because you're loving your family. You're hanging out with people that you can trust, you know? And then here's your financial security right here with the 10 of Pentacles, which is pretty cool. And then look at the Awakening card, right? Which is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is pretty good information because, or a good card, because it's like you're seeing things from a new perspective. And that's what I think this 8 is, this old lady. You know, whoever that is that's talking to you, I feel like she's changing your vibe, man. You're starting to love yourself. You're starting to focus on wish fulfillment, what you want in life. And you're also starting to see the magic all around you. Look at this cool card. Do you see how she's like noticing all the little sparkles around herself? A magical time of life. You're feeling it. That's what's happening with you, Aquarius. Man, you got a lot of activity in your sign, so it doesn't surprise me, but this is all just beautiful, right? So you're happy. You might be going back to school. Did I say that already? You might be a little scared. You might need a push. That's why this old lady's here. So whoever that old lady is representing for you, I'm not sure who it is, but it could be just someone older than you, wiser, something. Guiding you, giving you guidance. So that is what I have for you guys today. Hope that made sense. All right. That is all I have for you guys. So I hope you have a really great day. And see you next time.